Tatyana Arrington, where is the buzz? Janice, David, how are you both doing today?
Wago.
Same.
I love it. Oh man, Janice, I'm coming to you first. I have to ask, I know you're a little young, but were you able to see the original Wizards of Waverly Place? And how does it feel now being a part of this huge fandom, this iconic show?
Well, I actually was a big fan of the movies. So
Okay.
I love the movies. I probably watched like one or two seasons of the original before all of this. Um, so to be able to be a part of this, it just means so much, especially since my aunties and my uncles and even my older cousin was a big fan of the show and everything. So I think it genuinely means a lot to me also to be part of such, to be on a set that is so like well cultured because of Mr. David Henrie. He has just made it a safe environment for us kids to, grow and thrive. So yes, do our job, which doesn't even feel like a job in my opinion, just feels like I'm home and I just feel like I'm breathing on set. But to also be a kid as well and to be able to grow. And I think it's like beautiful too, because since we're like young and everything, we get to see each other grow up and all of that. So there's definitely, hopefully, there's going to be like some great memories and everything. So it definitely means a lot to me.
I love that. Shouts out to you, Mr. David Henry, for creating that environment. What was it like being able to reunite with your on-screen sister, Miss Selena Gomez?
It was wonderful. It was easy and simple and a lot of anticipation all at the same time because look, remained friends all throughout the course of our time since we've met. We've always kept in close contact and we're close friends. She's Auntie Selena to my kids and friends with my wife. So getting to go to work with her was just kind of like another day of hanging out. But there
Mhm.
certainly was a lot of anticipation for the moment when we acted together because Justin and Alex haven't been back on screen for 13 years.
Right.
So to suddenly hear action called and we're in that moment where we have to act, there was a lot built up to that moment, but it was so easy and effortless. It was like we hadn't missed a day. It was exciting and exhilarating actually. When we finished it, we are like, yeah, I still got it. Haven't missed a day. Um, so yeah, it's been wonderful actually and very meaningful.
That's what I was gonna say. When I was watching it, I was like, oh my God, you guys didn't miss a beat at all. It's literally like it picked up where it left off. It
That
was
makes me
great.
happy. That makes me happy.
Um, and Janice, I want to ask you, what was it like meeting Selena and getting to work with her for that first episode?
And it was an honor, like, 'cause especially because I was already a fan of hers before. What I actually discovered her on one of the movies that she worked on called Another Cinderella Story, and that was like my favorite movie. So I
Of
loved watching
course.
it all the time, and like even seeing her in like some interviews and other projects as well of hers. I always thought that she always seemed to like be a very sweet person, and she is. Like when I first met her, she was just so like lovely. She was beautiful inside and out. She definitely gave me a lot of advice that I think will probably most definitely stick with me throughout the rest of my career. Um, and she was honestly kind of like a big sister almost. Like she really looked out for me and as all of us actually. She wanted to make sure that we felt safe, wanted to make sure that we were happy. She cared about our mental health a lot. She was just so sweet and such a genuine great person to work with.
I mean, it radiates on the show. Like it was so great watching just that first episode and seeing the magic kind of be recreated again, no pun intended. David, I know you and Selena serve as executive producers on the show, and Raven Simone, That's So Raven, is coming back to direct. We have Danielle Fishel, Boy Meets World. Some of these iconic legends, right, coming back on the show to direct a few episodes. And when I was watching the first few episodes of the show, I felt like it was definitely for a new generation, but it had a lot of that old nostalgia, that really great Disney that so many people know and love. Can you just talk to me a little bit about recreating that magic, but also making it palatable for the new generation?
Yeah, well, you just said it really well. That was definitely our goal. I wanted to recreate something for the original fan where they would feel like they're given a big warm hug, that they're seen and
Mhm.
recognized and heard and understood. But at the same time, hopefully they're invited into passing the wand with us to a
Yeah.
whole new generation. So it can be something they can both experience. But that really is the goal, to give them a big warm hug, but pass the wand. You know, we've all gotten older, and when we get older, it's time to pass things along. And there's a whole new generation out there who needs to experience the early 2000s OG Disney love, and that is the goal here.
Janice, you didn't see it, but we both did this at the exact same time. And I wanted to ask you, Janice, I feel like your character Billy is, she's got some Alex Russo in her, but she's also very different. Talk to us a little bit about how you think Billy differs from iconic Alex Russo.
Well, I think it's really about kind of like the family matters and everything because, Alex, yeah, she made a lot of mistakes, but at the end of the day, she always had, her brother, her mom, her dad and everything. So she had people. But Billy, and she had them throughout her whole life, but Billy, she didn't have anyone. Not up until she met the Russos, which, she was 12 years old when she met them. So imagine going through your whole life feeling alone and abandoned and everything, feeling like no one's ever going to want you, nor care about you, or love you. So the fact that she gets to feel this unconditional love by the Russos, it feels very surreal to her. And I think that's kind of like what sets them apart is the fact that, Alex had people, but Billy didn't. But now she's finally getting able to experience that love.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, congratulations to you both again on this show. I was laughing out loud. I love the new elements and some of the things that old fans will get to enjoy about the show. So congratulations to you both again.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank you
so
very
much.
much.
Thank you.